So in this video we are going to see how to insert PLC parametric one. Okay, so the basic need to start inserting PLC parametric one, we need to have the ladder diagram. Okay, so for that we are going to insert the ladder first, and then we are going to see how we can insert the parametric PLC. Okay, so first of all you need to navigate into the insert wire numbers panel, and in that you need to click on this symbol insert ladder. Okay, so once you click on insert ladder, you need to define the width of a ladder. Let's define it as 11, and the spacing between these buses, horizontal buses. So I will keep this as 1. Okay, and then either you can define the length or you can define the number of rungs. Okay, so based on the spacing and number of rungs, the length will be get calculated, or based on this length and spacing, rungs will be get calculated. So I'm going to define the rungs. Let's define it as 18, and then what should be the first reference, what should be the index value. Okay, so this configuration I keep as it is. I just click on OK, and I'll drop it somewhere here. Now on this ladder I want to insert the PLC module. Okay, so for that I need to navigate insert components panel, and here in the insert component panel we can find the tool called as insert PLC parametric one. So I just need to click on this. It will open this particular window which says PLC parametric selection. Now here you will find the list of PLCs which are available in this particular database of Autocad Electrical. Okay, so for example, I would like to proceed with this Allen Bradley manufacturer. So once I open this, I'm able to see different series are there. So I will select one from this particular series. So 1771 series already open. From that, I'm going to use discrete input module, and that I would like to select let's say okay, I choose this 1771 IAD. So the details of this will be get reflected over here. Okay, the code for that PLC, then type of that PLC, then how many number of input output ports it has. Okay, the rating and the description. Okay, so this is a 16-point input module only. Okay, after that you need to select the graphical style how you would like to present the terminals. Okay, so we are having near about 6 styles. We can switch by using this radio buttons. Okay, so I will choose the second one, and then I would like to insert my module vertical. So that's why I set this radio button to the vertical only, but if you like to insert it horizontally, you just need to set this to the horizontal module. And if you need to scale this particular symbol, you just need to change the scale of your component. Okay, so currently I'm going to keep as it is. Okay, and once you are done with the configuration, you have selected the specific PLC, then you just need to click on OK. Now it will ask to paste your model or put your model on this particular graphic window, right? So what I will do, I'm gonna put it on this first wire, okay, at the top. As this is the input module, so I am preferring this to insert it to the right side of our ladder diagram, so that to the left I can add some proximity switches or whatever sensors are there, I can put it over here. Yeah, so I will drop it here. So once I clicked on this particular wire, it is asking for a module layout, right? Now here it is asking what should be the spacing between a different terminals. As the spacing of this horizontal buses is a 1, so that's why it is giving this as a 1. Okay, if you make some changes here now, so there will not be proper connection between this horizontal buses and the terminals. So keep this as it is. Most probably it will detect the spacing of this buses, and accordingly it will suggest this value. If it is not suggesting, you can cross verify, it should be matched with this. Okay, so as we already seen, the gap between these two horizontal buses is 1, and that's why we can make change over here. Okay, but here there is no need to make a change because by default it is set to 1. Next, would you like to insert all input points or output points, or would you like to break your module from somewhere here? Okay, so if you like to break, you just need to set it to the allow spaces or breaks. else you can go with the insert all. Okay, and if you like to include the unused or extra connections, that you can choose it from here, so that those also will be get added over here. Okay, but currently I don't want to include them, so I just excluded it, and I'm going to click on OK. Then we need to give some information related to the IO points, that is what should be the rack number and what should be the slot number of your module where you're going to place it. Okay, let's give me 0 0 and the slot number is 0 1. Nextly I have to click on OK. Then I need to define the address method. Okay, so what address method we are going to use, that we need to define here. So that can be done manually, or you can use some quick fix which is already available over here. If you don't want to use them, you can give your own addressing methods, like I would like to use 001 slash 00. Okay, so this is the address which is defined by me, and I can click on OK. So here you can observe the input points has been get inserted over here. Okay, and you need to define the addressing method. Okay, so I'll keep it to the octal, but based on the project scenarios, you can switch between octal, decimal and hexadecimal. So I'll go with the octal. Okay, now after insertion you can add some more details. Okay, more details in the sense, what is the use of this particular input point, what is the use of this particular input point. Okay, so accordingly you can change their description by just right clicking on it and going to the edit component. Now here, for each and every address or like input points, you can define their description over here. Okay, other details will be as it is, as this is coming from the code itself, which we already have selected. Let's say this is, I would like to define it as a palette raised. Okay, and here I can define the installation and location code, and we can change this pin number details if you want. Okay, this is the pin number 100, or I can keep this as 00, and I can remove this again, this one. And if I want to make some changes into the miscellaneous information, I can just click on show and edit miscellaneous information. From here also we can remove those details. Okay, you can go on next, and you can make some changes to those configurations. Okay, once you're done with the changing configuration, you just need to click on OK. Now here you can see the information has been get reflected over here. So the use of this particular PLC input point. Okay, now here what I can see is this information coming inside this particular vertical bus. I would like to shift it to the right side. So what I can do, either I can scoot my PLC module, or I can move these two attributes manually. So the better way is like move this PLC module to the right side a bit. Okay, by using this scoot command. All. Okay, let's say define it here. Now fine, it is looking good. Now I want to erase this IN00. So I erase this and I just click on OK. So I'm not able to see that input number, terminal number, right? Yeah. So this is how we can proceed to insert the PLC parametric one. Yeah, thank you.